Entitled Elderly Thinks He Owns the Entire Road. So, a few days ago I was walking my dog down a road, when suddenly I heard someone screaming and cussing at me from the house on my right. When I turned my head to look at what that was about, I saw the elderly man who owns the house rapidly approaching while still unleashing a verbal diarrhea of insults at me. No, I wasn't trespassing inside his property. The sidewalk was public space. When he was done, we exchanged the standard issued, "Go F yourself," and I thought that was the end of that. But no, that man decides that the next thing to do was to find out where I lived. So he orders his son, I think he was his son at least, to follow me while he got his bike ready. I mean, I can't be 100% sure that he had me followed, but then again he was able to pinpoint exactly where I was without following me from the beginning. This guy who I think was his son looked like he got out in a hurry, was always looking in my direction. I saw him looking at me while on the phone, hidden behind a bush, and after that phone call the entitled elderly appeared. Anyway, since I was suspicious of this guy, I took a detour. For the joy of my dog, seriously, my dog loves long walks. And after a little while after I saw that guy behind a bush, I heard more screaming and cussing form behind me. I turn around and here is the elderly guy from before, getting down from his bike, unleashing another verbal diarrhea of insults at me. Only this time he included threats of suing me for vandalizing his property, and I had no clue what he was talking about. Call the police and have me arrested on the spot for trespassing, which by this point we were nowhere close to his house, so good luck with that. Having my dog keyed. And all of this because, in his head, me walking my dog on the sidewalk near his house, which may I remind you is public space, was like I trespassed in his property and vandalized it with the presence of my dog. Before someone asks, yes, when I walk my dog I always carry the necessary stuff to clean up after it. Besides, my dog did nothing in front of his house. At the end of that we both go our way, and luckily nothing else happened after that. But seriously, what the hell is wrong with some people? Also, I learned from the last exchange that the entitled elderly also has a dog and that he is a model owner in his head, and the only thing I can say is, may God have mercy on that poor dog.